This is Ruben Lowing. It's Friday afternoon. I'm getting prepared for a Zoom call. I started doing these because I answered a message from Facebook or WSB community about participating in the mentorship program, and so they assigned me to this guy named KB, and never met KB, and I'm like, it reminds me when I was asked to teach boxing at a martial arts studio, and I had a 10-year-old son, and I wasn't going to take the time away from my 10-year-old son to teach somebody else's kids how to box. So I asked my son if he would want to learn to box, and he said yes. And so that, me teaching them, I wasn't taking my time, I wasn't neglecting my son teaching other boys, so did it at the same time. So kind of see this kind of the same way inside out. I have a team. I don't know how often they tune into my videos or what they think of it. They haven't given me that feedback yet, but I'm putting it out there for them. So what I do for KB, I'm doing for my team. So I was asked to share some things that I've been working on. Right now, because of what's going on in the world, it's disruptive. We get accused of our business being disruptive. Well, the disruption's going on, and we didn't have anything to do with it. But we can be the solution. And so there's a whole bunch of people that are really, really concerned about the markets. They're really concerned about their jobs. They're at home. They can't go to work. They're worried about, am I going to can I leave my house? I got caught in that this morning. I'm like, this quarantine thing, I'm like, can I go anywhere? And I was looking up on the internet to see what the rules were. Bam, I see my pastor doing a Facebook Live heading to church. I'm like, oh. Then I get a call. My therapist asked if I was coming in today. I'm like, okay, I guess. I didn't know you guys would be open. And so it's essential, anything essential. Going shopping, going to work, if you have a job to go to, going to a doctor's appointment, going to the store to buy food. Okay, that's all essential. Okay, you can do that, right? But it's, there's a big question out there, right? What can we do? What's up, right? So people are looking for answers, all right? So here we are, call them up and giving them answers. So I have a pattern. I know my pattern, right? I line things up, right? Get them in order, right? It's and I spend most of my focus on getting things in order to a point. Then, like the situation, I made a list, got on my phone, and I wrote down 300 names and phone numbers, and I sat on them for about a month, sitting here at my desk, right? And then they started doing these Zoom calls, right? So I called 90 of them and got 10 promising they would tune into the call. Then, about 5 of them tried to get on, couldn't get on, and so Bernadette suggested that I schedule a call for today, and we chose 4 o'clock, and I invited, called the same 90 people, and got 10 different people that are tuning in. Okay, that's kind of cool, right? And I got about 5 confirmed right now. So that and that's it. That's the numbers of this business, okay? But in the discouragement or the negative responses or whatever, and I have some people get negative with me. I got some people that think they're, and I hate it. It really grates me when people come across like they're smarter than me. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And I let them know I don't like it. And they're pretty pompous. And then I've never dealt with that very well. Right? It's a little hint. That's why I learned how to box, by the way. But whatever sparks you, whatever drives you, right? confidence. I started looking at, my confidence started coming up. What was it? Was it going to the meetings? Was it reading my Bible? Was it praying every day, meditating every day? All right, and I'm listening to a video talking about nutrition, and oh my gosh, by the time that my confidence started increasing, I started eating the superfood smoothie from Reuben's Grocery. Okay, I'm like, oh, there's something to that. So you give yourself an advantage when you're taking care of yourself, working out, exercising, and eating, the right food. All right. So all that, and then bringing in the right input. I caught a video of Joe Rogan interviewing a Navy SEAL that I guess he wrote a book or something, and he was a BUD/S instructor, and he's talking about what it takes to get through the training. Right? You got to think of it. You got to think of it. It's hard to think 5 days being up straight. Doing all kinds of working out. I mean, it's not really working out. They hammer you. Right? You're running 4 miles with a boat on your head. You're paddling, 12 miles on Thursday night. You're cold and wet all the time. I mean, that wears on you, man. But one evolution at a time, or one meal at a time, right? I used to say that, the sun coming up in the morning, whether it made me feel any warmer or not, gave me that illusion of warmth. It was more time behind me. You could eat 4 times a day. As long as you keep eating, the instructors will leave you alone for an hour, okay? And every meal was more time behind me. The instructor's recognition that my name is Lowy, they used to go, "Low life! Can't believe you're still here." Just their recognition, I could turn into something positive. Somebody else quit, at least I was better than them. You're always looking for that silver lining, and this business is no different. You always have to look at your reason why you're going to make it, okay, why you're going to be successful, right? And here's what happens. This is the coolest part about what I'm going to say. People see you unwavering, right? They start to recognize, all right, that you're committed, right? And that commitment says a lot, right? It is when you don't get shaken by their negativity or their lack of participation, or them trying to brush you off. If you don't let that bother you, then what you're doing is you are branding yourself, right? And when they need the answer, guess who they come to? They come to you. All right, that was my leadership call for today. All right, thank you.